Sure.
All right.
Alright, Subnautica.
Yes. The reason being is that today is the 8th? 9th? Which day of Christmas is it?
Um,
9th.
I think so.
Yeah. Regardless of whichever day it was, normally it is not Swansea Swimming. That would have been yesterday. But the thing is that one of the Scottish versions of 12 Days of Christmas had a 3 swans a merry swimming. And so that was our theme for today. It's kind of a fun example of how, it can kind of rearrange the days around. And they're not all some of the same ideas, but not all the same, not all the same song.
And more importantly, I have decided that there are not going to be any more birds if I can possibly help it. So we are focusing on the swimming.
Right. Now, well, once again, one of our friends is sharing this with us on Steam. Hopefully he'll show up shortly to give us an overview.
Launch in 3, 2, 1.
That sounds bad, whatever that was. Ouch.
Then has shown.
Hey! Status report. I think we're screwed, Captain.
Okay. So we pick up the fire extinguisher.
Alright.
And let's
extinguish some fire. Excellent.
Right mouse button. There we are.
Press F8 to report bugs and get feedback.
Okay.
I like to report a bug. When I started the game, my spaceship crashed.
Greetings, survivor. Great job not dying. To assist you in further survival in emergency situations, you have been issued this personal data assistant. The interface visible now will organize your inventory, display currently available construction blueprints, and holds other valuable information. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with it.
Alright.
We have oxygen, health, food, and water, it looks like.
Now, how do I close out of...
Escape key, maybe?
No, that brings up the menu.
What's the blue button on the top left?
I tried clicking on it. Just moves me back here. This could be bad.
I have a bug to report.
Okay, tab works. Alright, so the medical kit fabricator doesn't seem to do anything.
Man, you knew the Federation was going to the dogs when they start handing out prefab medical kits.
So there's nothing in it. Okay, weird. Let's see.
They weren't life pod systems. If we had a repair tool, presumably we could repair them. Huh.
Can I just take all? Oh, this is the fabricator that I need in order to make things.
Okay.
So, for example, the repair tool should be around here somewhere.
Tools, yes.
I need magnesium, crashfish powder, and titanium.
Crashfish sounds pretty interesting.
It sounds bad. The important thing is, as far as I can tell, I've... well.
Aurora suffered catastrophic hull failure.
This roller coaster sucks, says Yami. Got a salary and benefit to report bugs. I ain't doing it for free. And then it said so on the screen. It said what on the screen?
To tab to close, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Well, this will be one of the streams where we can get on to Ben for doing stuff wrong for a change. Oof.
Give me that bladder fish.
Yeah, the crash fish thing reminds me that quite some time ago, I looked up the... I was actually deciding to do my civic duty and try to help Missouri eat some of its... what kind of fish were those? The... carp, yeah, Asian carp, yeah, pretty predatory, invasive species.
Oh, I got titanium. Cool.
And I looked up some info on them to figure out, where in the state we could actually get some at, and I found a local place that did. But yeah, I read one of the anecdotes that apparently the silver, silver carp, the bigger, Asian carp, would actually like jump out of the water, when they're startled by boats and stuff like that. And they had a report of one guy who was taking a speedboat along trying to fish some up, and like I think it was like a 30-pound fish jumped out and smacked him at top speed, actually knocked him out.
Oh wow! So I got titanium.
So that's what crash fish made me think of. The fish that makes you crash.
Let's see. So I will need a repair pod there.
Mm-hmm.
Self-charging power cells.
That's pretty cool.
I need circuitry and pretty much everything.
Full integrity is okay. I wouldn't count on it being okay for long.
Oh, here we are.
Sweet.
I've got a first aid kit. Cool.
Guessing you probably only get one until you can fabricate more.
It might fabricate over time.
Oh, that could be too.
Okay. So let's try to find more things.
Mm-hmm.
Problem is, I'm not even sure where to start looking for these things.
It's a big wide ocean out there.
Yep.
Maybe head toward the crash to ship first and see if there's anything we can salvage.
Sure.
It seems like it makes sense to me. Also gives you a pretty clear landmark back to your escape pod.
Right.
So more than one incident, Ven reports people getting smacked around by those fish. Yeah. And that was just the one I read on that article, but yeah, I'm sure those are pretty common. Very, very pretty game.
Yeah.
We are on medium settings with medium water.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that actually going to the ship is probably a bad idea, but let's find out. This is going to be good. Oh, hey, giant kelp.
Oh. And we sell... Oh, look at that.
See if we can get anything from here.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Just stuff that entire fuselage into your backpack.
Okay, so I can, like, pick up backwards.
Okay.
This is good to know.
The idea where you need special parts to actually run your replicators. So.
Radiation levels. Trend is consistent with ongoing degradation of the Aurora's dark matter drive core due to damage sustained during collision. Continuing to monitor.
I guess it would make sense that
Creep
a crashed starship would be emitting some kind of radiation.
Right.
So I guess we would not get too close.
Yeah, I imagine I probably need like a radiation suit or something.
Right. We already did find some wrecked stuff to salvage, so we'll call that a success.
Okay, so let's... No! That arc! That is not what I wanted.
Welp.
Yeah, how do I just put it away?
Yeah, can we put that in our backpack too? Yeah. Use fires in check.
Huh. I guess not. Okay. Weird.
Well, at least you didn't drop it that time. But yeah, like I was starting to say, the idea of needing to find parts for your replicators to function reminds me of that one part of Voyager where it's the only time I actually remembered the point.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was hands down my least favorite. Oh, go ahead.
What?
Say that was hands down my least favorite of the Star Trek series. Keep in mind I never watched Enterprise. That could probably be worse. But yeah, they didn't usually pay much attention to the fact there was supposed to be Gilligan's Island in space.
Well,
So I'm
getting
thinking
quartz is good.
No, not Gilligan's Island.
Emergency.
Robinson Crusoe? What am I thinking of? So, I'm thinking of something.
Remaining.
Uh-oh. I'm guessing you'll probably start losing health if you run out of air. Whatever happens, you made it.
So I'm guessing it's probably enough quartz.
Mhm.
And so yeah, radiation is not good. So let's not even worry about that.
Right. I would not mess with eat something. That's what I like to visualize when I get hungry. Just my brain sending a scan in front of my eyes. Eat something.
Sure, acid mushrooms.
Acid mushrooms. Just pop those right down the hatch.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what exactly I can, get to eat.
Uh-huh.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
I want to see if I can like catch some of those fish or something.
Right.
But...
Are you enough of a bad news bears to snatch a fish, to snatch a salmon from the stream with your bear claws?
I have no idea what you just said.
No,
And now all the fish are gone.
Oh, we were joking about bears and bulls one of the previous days of Christmas, and I watched one of those things recently of you have bears just catching fish as they hop out of rivers, just with their bare hands.
I don't think I can actually.
Right.
So then,
the weapon first.
as a favor to the stream here, how exactly do I get food? Because otherwise, I'm going to starve to death, and that'll be fun.
We probably have to find the stuff to replicate it.
That's the thing. I don't know what to replicate with.
Well, there was a category for food back in your escape pod, right?
No, there was not.
Are you sure?
There was only water. Well, there was a category for food, but there was no food I could actually replicate.
Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at that. Fabricator.
See, water.
Huh.
So I need bleach in order to do that.
Disinfect water, right?
Let's see, electronics, advanced materials, no.
You'll need to turn yourself into a silicoid. Then you can sustain yourself. On
if I can find silicon rubber, that would work, but I don't know where I would even find that.
Rubber. Probably. Can you find? Can you drill for oil and turn that into
Okay, he
rubber?
says there is food in here.
Ah.
I'm guessing.
A nutrient block. Okay.
So we've got that. And filter water would be good.
Yeah. So you've got enough stuff to keep you going for a
little bit.
For a little bit.
Okay, titanium. Quartz. So, is there anything I can use those acid mushrooms for?
Hopefully you can make some really cool acid sprayer at some point, but...
Somehow I doubt that. Let's see. Oh, it might be in...
Basic. Metal...
I can make titanium out of that.
Oh.
Okay.
Pretty cool. So we have 4...
So creepvine seed clusters is what I need for that.
So probably the bottom of creepvines, I'm guessing. It's really interesting how you need to find the raw materials that you can then convert to the things you need. You convert to other things you need.
Okay, so if I get copper ore, I can make a battery out of it.
Ah, yeah. Battery sounds promising. Row for storage that maintains position.
Yeah, I don't think I'll need that though.
That's probably when you start going really far stream to farm stuff.
Acid mushrooms. How is your age? We kept our designer drugs separate.
I like that.
Writhing weed.
And you can't harvest it yet.
No.
New creature discovered.
Oh, nice.
Caution. Blood nutrient levels decreasing. Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah, they're just a lot faster than I am, as you might expect from fish as opposed to a person.
Right. I get that it's supposed to be a nice, quiet AI voice, but he sounds really bored and bemused by your attempts to survive. Like if Cortana was just coldly indifferent to whether or not Master Chief made it against the...
Okay, so I got a peeper.
Creepers.
Yeah, a barracuda I am not. Well, let's try to find some of those kelp clusters. That was...
they're creep clusters, yeah. Oh,
and I don't think I can actually catch that thing.
I love the neon manta ray. I don't know how...
Yeah, I can't actually do anything with it.
I don't know how that functions in with a natural selection. You think bright colors would be a terrible thing.
Unless it's poisonous.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's true. That's true.
New creature discovered.
A boomerang. Huh. Because you're actually doing fairly well on some of these.
Okay. Now let's try to find those creepers.
Right. You want to eat one of your nutrient bars. I don't know if you suffer any penalties until you start running out, but
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
okay. You wonder what.
Spoiler: yes, it's poisonous. Oh, what's this here? Let's poke at it.
Oh, it's horrifying, is what it is. Good golly.
Not that bad.
I mean, okay.
Basically, just like a giant manatee.
Yeah, well, yeah. Manatees are weird.
Okay, now there they are.
There they are. I wonder if they only grow in this area. Also, the fact it's starting to chug a little bit, definitely reminds me. I probably need to start out some hard drive space and upgrade the video card whenever I can afford to.
Okay, let's just.
You have to put it in your hand and then eat it.
Vital signs.
Oh, left not busted.
Okay.
It's always one of the weird ones. Whenever you're playing a new game, you need to get used to, what they map for the left button and versus the right.
Oh,
button.
I bet that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
Or not. Oh, cool.
Oh. So then you would know this one, and it wouldn't be a spoiler or anything. Do things you can interact with ever have more than one thing? Like you'll be able to get leaves as well as seeds off a vine, or is it only ever one thing per interactable? Oh, the huge manatee!
Let's see.
Yeah, let's start the pun train and make Ben just irate, or not.
Okay, inventory full.
Yes.
So let's go back and drop those off.
Caution. Continued degradation of the Aurora's drive core may cause a quantum detonation. Calculating risk assessment. Death by malnourishment, 7%.
That's pretty cool.
By physical injury, 11%. By exposure
Oh, hey.
to radioactive crash site materials, 19%. If the drive core is breached, probability of death increases to 65%.
So if I can...
I like those odds.
Oh, what's this here?
Washed fairly close to you.
It's just like a sponge. Okay. Alright, let's do some synthesizing.
It's time for science. That's pretty cool. It gives you it looks like it gives you an indication of what you can actually use. Piece of material. Oh, yeah, we know we can do stuff with that. It could be all, yeah, we could also do rubber, I think.
Yeah. Which is the important thing to get.
That lets you make a knife, was it?
Cooked food and cured food.
Oh. It reminds me of Rune Factory, where you pop the raw fish into your cooking device, and then you get edible stuff from it.
And it says, day 8 of Christmas like lush tropical coral reef.
I'll say
Mali Kaliki Maka Flython.
the exact same thing. Also, hey, though not often, the vines, in fact, are one exception to typically not being the case. Okay.
Okay, so I could have cured it too, which is probably what I should have ended up doing. Oh, you can use bladderfish to get filtered water.
Huh.
Neat.
Now we know it's in their bladders, I guess.
Okay. Pipe, floating air pump, or pipe chain. Huh.
It's something I think required, yeah, survival knife.
That is what I really want.
Removed from the standard survival blueprints following the massacre on Obraxis Prime. An essential survival tool for 2.5 million years, the knife remains the only exception. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's the, How do I equip knife? How do I knife?
Don't stick it in your head.
It is not letting me equip knife.
Left to assign quick slot.
So I guess maybe...
Then switch to it, yeah.
Okay, so you have to do it that way.
Yeah.
Weird.
Interesting. Oh, those are...
food spoils though more slowly if cured.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's like some of it is already...
I think fully odorless. I hope you like fish is the takeaway from this first part.
Yeah, I think I can get rid of some of the acid mushrooms.
All right, Van, last question. How long until we find a vendor to sell this stuff to? So they tell me that this is not that kind of game.
So yeah, it looks like I am going to have to... Actually, I'll just make all of that silicone rubber.
Makes sense to me.
Well, I'll probably make one of them the lubricant, just in case I need that.
Sure, yeah. Your first time getting something should pop up new recipes in there if there are any.
Right. We'll be waiting a good while. Okay. So that is that.
Until the game comes out of early access, right?
So I'll want to get another bladderfish for the sake of water.
Well, this actually kind of reminds me of, is I never played it, but one of the frequent criticisms of No Man's Sky was the inventory system, and there's very little variety.
All right, fish, you and me.
And acquiring all the tons of stuff on any given planet, and then trying to sell it. I gotta say that is pretty freaking brave to start going against potentially dangerous sea creatures with a knife, underwater and going to.
Hey, they're running from me.
They're trying to lure you into a trap.
Quartz.
Oh, that looks like that could be something. Oh, and it fled into the box. Or is that your mercy?
Drat, I think I managed to escape.
Oh, follow the trail of yellow blood. And watch for shark tooth here.
No, not the rabbit, Ray. Okay, is there anything in this cargo?
Caution. Dehydration detected.
Dehydration detected. Sensors indicate you may be dying of thirst. That would be unfortunate.
I'm not seeing anything along here.
Yeah.
Metal salvage.
There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I agree. You think there'd be something. You think there'd be more stuff in that wreckage, but not so much. I guess it is true if there was anything buoyant in those containers, since they all got smashed open. It's probably all either gotten corroded by the water, swept away, or something. Yeah. Anything else down here?
It is unfortunate.
Take out your frustration. Tack. Oh.
Right. Okay.
So we got an indication of what you can get from them. So I was sitting on wanting to make a pun on giving you a ray of hope, but
oh, oh dear.
But so they tell us there wouldn't really be anything new.
More quartz. Not that I know we need any, but
right. So yeah, there's another.
I look pretty full up, so let's see if I can find some bladderfish.
Oh. Typical Ben, Python says, looking for water while swimming in it. Just drink away. Yeah, it's true. Did we take off our snorkel to verify this is salt water? I mean, come on, you never know.
I'm pretty sure we can be certain on this one.
Suggestions from Ven are the first tools to prioritize. You definitely want the scanner as priority 1. The construction tool is a close second.
Okay, scanner and... Let's go ahead and cure some of that food then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't because there is no salt deposit. Oh, I bet I need salt for all of that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Fair enough.
You know, salt to cure stuff.
Okay. Oh, glass is probably useful.
1 second.
Okay.
All right.
And yeah, I don't think there's anything else to use metal salvage for, so...
So yeah. You think you'd be able to do something a little more productive with, you know, spaceship grade materials, but what does it mean? Delete.
Well then consider it solicited.
Emergency. Severe dehydration detected. Seek fluid intake immediately.
Alright. Let's see.
Nanny computer just wants what's best for you.
Vital signs
There we go.
stabilizing.
Oh, that wasn't a lot.
Didn't give you much, yeah.
Okay. Regardless, scanner and construction tool.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay, so scanner
So
needs
I need a battery.
so we know how to get that. You don't, and you assume you didn't mean habitat builder. Oxygen tank, that would be cool. Expand the time we can be out and about, I'm guessing. Or does it refill your oxygen?
I'm pretty sure it's something to do. So that would be a good thing to have anyway.
Yeah. Oh no.
So
it extended your gave you 30 more points of oxygen.
So yeah, did you mean the repair tool? Yeah, habitat builder.
Oh, was that one? Okay.
Let's see. Habitat builder is computer chip and battery. So I need 2 batteries.
And a degree in programming, apparently.
Let's see. Battery. So I need copper ore.
Right, which we haven't seen yet.
Which I think I'll probably have to make.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Ore implies, yeah, you're probably not. Yeah.
Uranium.
Nice.
Copper wire. Okay, so I just need to find a lot of copper.
Why is observing a 10-kilometer safety range?
So where could I find copper?
Advise observing a 1 kilometer safety range.
Copper just kind of generally hangs out on its own.
I think she said 1 kilometer, which seems a lot more doable than 10.
No, I think it was 10 kilometers.
Oh. Well, I guess your mission is to find a way to fix your engine, because I don't think you're going to get far enough away to survive that.
Yeah, it's probably not going to work ever. I wish I knew where all the bladderfish were. Oh, I bet that's them there. They look like it anyway.
Peepers.
That's a peeper.
Oh, but you did pick up a bladderfish. Okay.
And a quartz. Wait.
Yeah, since the fact that it's based on what you click and not what you have selected, just imagining like frantically to start grabbing everything. And you get some salt there too. That's good.
Did I?
Yeah, it looked like quartz, but it was salt.
Weird. You can't. No.
I think you can. I'll pick up the powder. That thing did not sound happy with you either.
Caution. Mild dehydration detected. Fluid intake recommended.
I think it'd be... Oh, ooh. That would be a nasty surprise if you're running less, running lower on air.
Were there any other crash fish around here? No.
Oh.
Okay.
It wasn't going to let you interact with the mushroom, right?
All those minerals you need, and you chose salt.
Still need copper too.
Yep. That's the thing. I'm not entirely sure where to find that.
Ore is probably going to be in rocks or outcroppings and stuff. So maybe instead of the bottom, find the big hills or something and down there. So that I could think of. Gary fish. The only flavor is salt.
Sounds good to me.
I'm turning up my nose. Yeah, I love salt, but come on, you got to get some. Got to get some paprika on there too.
Okay. So let's do the basic thing again. More glass. In rocks is right. Different rock types generally generate different ores.
Makes sense. Yep.
And I don't think I'll need the ingot. That said, let's get some
Vital
water.
signs stabilizing.
There we are.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say it's like does some food like the cured stuff detract from your water level? And yeah, they do actually.
So
I just watched the food value drop.
Right. So I'm just gonna drop that, I think.
I guess you could have eaten it, but water goes down faster than food, and
Right.
it seems to be harder to get. So.
Okay.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Yep. Now I just need to actually find some copper.
Like the deep sea, version of Vegas. Actually, I don't think we ended up streaming it, as I recall anyway. No, or did we for Fantasia? They had some scenarios where it's like dark with multicolored stuff, and you had lighted up in patterns and everything. It was kind of cool. Or quartz.
Yeah,
Yeah, for example, when you go back up. Okay. Yeah, when you go back up and look back down, look for see that rock formation. Yeah, down there. Yeah, see what's in there.
Saying I don't think there is actually anything there.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see what we already have, but
Right.
salt deposits.
Okay. Salt is like the little clumped stuff.
Right. There's more quartz.
Huh? Let's see. Different kinds of rocks. Like, what about that big one?
This one here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's find out.
And what's the red stuff there on the side?
What red stuff? This? Coral?
Okay. You grab that, or
No. Otherwise there would be a hand icon.
right. You see if I need some kind of tool to get it. Yeah, we're going to be stuck in a catch-22 of needing copper to make a mining tool of some kind.
Purple brain coral.
Huh. I'm kind of wondering if... Oh, you got more oxygen from that.
Oh, interesting.
Then Tails got it.
Yeah, I'm really struggling to find copper.
Yeah.
And we can't really do anything until we find it, so... Copper in the sandstone area, and whichever kind is around this area.
Huh. Guess we'll just have to keep our eyes open.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, if I knew what I was looking for, that would help too.
Right.
As it is, I really don't know. I was saying, I've got more quartz than I know how to handle.
I'm guessing it'll probably be like along the walls, maybe. Where the,
Like around here?
yeah. It's anything. Or coral.
Yep.
I do like the name table coral.
Look for a little rock sticking out of the ground or the sides of rock formation.
Hmm.
I was saying, I found a limestone deposit, but I haven't found any odd-looking rocks from that point on.
Huh, okay. More quartz.
Emergency. Seismic readings suggest a quantum detonation has occurred in the Aurora's drive core. The central dark matter reactor will reach a supercritical state in T-minus 10, 9, 8,
Uh-oh.
7, 6,
I know water conducts
5,
shocks better than air.
3, 2.
Ooh.
Well,
I think we weren't close. Well, rip Aurora. Well, maybe eventually the radiation will be absorbed or something.
I very much doubt it.
We need to explore it. Well, that's interesting. You're gonna get your first kill? Nope.
no.
That's probably the part of the issue too, with a knife, is you just wound the fish and then they get away.
Right.
Once they panic, they're faster than you are. Hmm. Oh, it's only worth about 10 oxygen. I guess you could, like, hold yourself over it and not fall off. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there's looks like huh. Looks like a deposit of some kind over there on the right, down.
Well, let me,
Yeah. Creature egg. Interesting.
don't know what I can do with them, if anything, but I have creature eggs.
Yeah. Anyway, like right down there. A little behind you now. So it looks like there was a little bit of a... Maybe go get some air first.
Aha.
Some more oxygen from that. Okay. Yeah, it looks like there was a little bit of...
Yeah, Gentleman Brian, hey there.
Hey!
And yeah, we do have to repair the reactors.
Okay.
Anyway, you were
That is
saying it was somewhere around here?
Yeah, left now. And down, close to where the big plume is. See there, to your right, down. See that? Where you're moused in now? Oh, salt, okay. It was behind you a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so I thought that might have been ore, but those were salt. Okay.
Just salt.
Well, salt is still good. There was stuff with it.
Yeah, but it's not what we're looking for.
Yeah. I guess it's...
Ben admits he's actually a little surprised by the mineral poverty of this area. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop things off, and I'm going to head to left and see if I can't, maybe a different area would have more minerals.
Right. It also might be a good time to bring up the settings and knock the quality down a bit, because you've been getting quite a bit of chugging.
Right. Okay, so we got water.
The bladderfish.
Seems like it's always worth it to try to get bladderfish.
Yeah, yeah. You need, I think each bottled water was about 20% on your dehydration.
Right.
So you need a fair few of those.
You've got to keep yourself hydrated.
I'm guessing eventually better quality and bigger fish will give you more food per, but water is water, so
let's just go ahead and cook a Gary fish and eat it.
Mm-hmm. A Gary's mod? It is common for those accustomed to synthetic foods to be repulsed by the thought of eating an animal carcass. Remember that humans survived this way for many years. You can too.
And more glass. And I think I'm just not going to grab any more quartz, because I think I've got glass enough to last me a long time. Let's see.
Yep.
There, nothing there.
That's what I tell myself every time I sit down for a nice, batch of fried chicken. Yep, this is humanity.
Pipe, fire extinguisher.
We can make another tank?
I probably wouldn't do any good for us.
Yeah, probably not.
Waterproof locker.
We have sphere. Interesting. Oh, eventually we can probably use that to just suck objects in.
Possibly. Let's do the filtered water. Filtered water. Filtered water.
Yeah. And
I'll leave one more to top off.
I was starting to say was that in Master of Orion terms, I think you ended up on a ultra poor ocean world.
It seems that way, doesn't it? Creature egg. Yeah, I can't do anything with those.
I guess that's probably what that scanner's for.
Oh, somehow tanks do stack.
Oh.
Anyway, let's go ahead and...
Or they did, but now it seems like it takes an equipment slot, so perhaps never mind.
Okay. So I'm going this way now.
I do think it might be worth it to get additional oxygen until you find something to replace that slot with. It would help you explore more, but...
That's the thing, it's like, I don't really have problems with exploring underwater.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having problems finding things that are worth exploring. So yeah, it's like, I'm constantly looking around, and I don't see anything besides quartz.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Once you get some more air, if you look all the way down, deep in the ravine there.
Like, down here?
Yeah, it looks like there's some stuff down there. Limestone.
Ah, there we are.
Yay! Copper is an essential component of all powered equipment.
So I have to keep my eyes open for
the deposits, yeah.
which look exactly like the textures in this area. It would be great if the scanner just highlighted, whatever you could break.
Right.
Flython asks, have you been following the new Master of Orion, Wayne?
Ish. I have seen some LPs of it, and been I know about the voice acting, the people that got involved with it. I've seen some real-time combat. Inwise on Something Awful has started an LP, and I've been skimming it. He's really good in small doses. He really likes his fanfic and world building. So yeah, I kind of like that. But you have to be in a particular frame of mind for it. But yeah, I've been keeping up on it. It just doesn't seem like my thing. It's a lot more like Master of Orion 1 with a bunch of it dumbed down, and whereas 2 is like one of my favorite 4Xs of all time.
If I only need 1 copper to make the scanner, let's just go for that and hope for the best. Yeah. Because if it makes my life easier at all, then I am 110% behind it.
Yeah.
Now watch it not do what I'm hoping it does.
Well, wait a minute. If you look directly below you, I think there was some more the limestone thing.
Where?
No, that's just a doodad.
Yeah.
Frustrating. Yeah, at a distance it looks like it, so yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I need another oxygen tank is the thing.
Yeah. 75 is pretty good.
Right.
Oh, something just top you off. Oh, because you got close to the surface. Right. Yeah. Pearl tubes of air? No, that could be it.
Nah, that is not it. Okay.
But yeah, with trying to use a scanner to find things, reminds me of playing Baldur's Gate 2, and I think it was a tab key to just highlight everything you could interact with on the map. That helped out quite a bit. Apparently, there was one thing in Baldur's Gate 1 where, I think
that's right. I need a battery first.
It was one of 4 locations the game hid a ring of wizardry in, and the idea was it was very difficult to find and kind of rewarded you for exploring everywhere. But what you could just do is hold down that search, the interact button, and just sweep across the map until you find it.
Huh. So it isn't what I was hoping for.
Recording alien biological data means you shouldn't have any more creature stuff.
I wonder.
Unidentified, though.
Let's drop it down and then see if I can scan it.
Okay. Looks like a crystal almost. We see. I guess the scanner still doesn't scan it.
Oh, you unlock information about creatures and new technology.
Oh, maybe start scanning. Yeah, for example, when you looked over the mushroom, it started filling up a reticle. Yeah. Ready to scan. Then you hold it down. Excellent. Pretty much. Alien life form. Okay. Eat it.
Oh, I think that might be one.
Ah, yeah.
Scan limestone.
Interior geology.
Lead.
And then break your scanner by using it to bash the limestone.
It's made out of sturdy stuff.
And for a second, I thought it said bleed fish. I think it's got a lot more metal, but no.
No. Okay.
Oh, the boomerang. Yeah. I'm also kind of wondering if eventually we'll be able to get
Emergency. 10 seconds of
a remote, way of using these replicators and stuff.
Emergency.
Because it seems like there's a lot of ocean to explore.
Right.
But you'll be limited by having to recreate more food and water.
Right. No idea you could scan rocks.
Learn something new every day.
I do kind of like the idea that I have shown something that even Ben did not know.
Mm-hmm. Well, here's a thought. Even if you can't use it to even if you can't use it the way you thought you could, if you use it to like kind of mouse over an area, you can at least see what tries to activate it or not.
I suppose that's well, no, because
once you scan it,
yeah.
it's good. It no longer does that.
Ah,
Well, it's worth a try.
drat.
I gotta say too, your swimmer is pretty strong to be function normally at about 30 meters down. To think like I think it was 100 meters that was considered pretty much fatal, something like that.
Okay.
We still need more copper. What's the main item?
The habitat thingy.
Ah,
And yes, I believe that's more copper.
still more copper. Titanium. Well, we can get that.
Yeah,
from
we've
salvage.
got plenty of that.
Take some scrap metal right below you, but I don't think we need more. Maybe we could also take a look at the coral and see if there's a hint about what to do with it.
What coral?
The red table coral.
It's just a doodad.
Oh, you can't even scan it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking, but there's something we could do with it, but scattered wreckage. Thanks.
Okay, so I don't need to look up quartz.
Yeah.
Emergency. 10 seconds.
How are we mining without a hammer?
That is-
We need no hammer. Well,
Hey,
also,
Zane wants to know if we can get pepperoni, chipotle, and veggies on his sub.